I'm John Richards. This is the morning show here in our live studios, and we welcome back Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers to the studios of KEXP with your third studio album.
It's our third studio album
and how many
4.5 years.
Sessions have we had with you, Danny?
We've had 3.
Good. That's a good.
I know we're par.
Yeah. Well, at least you know when a record's coming out, you're going to be visiting KEXP. Gives you some extra motivation.
Well, yeah, I know, and I'm always like, where am I going to sleep? How early do I have to get up? How early do I have to wake up so I can be up? And here I am.
We will get this down by the 7th session, I swear to God.
Wow.
Steal the World is the brand new album. Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers live on KEXP.
Check your heart. All these days, yeah, they're full of snakes and ladders. You always know that you will be broken-hearted. Don't take me for a sympathetic tool. I might push back with all my might. Dig when you really mean it. Yeah, dig when you really know. Dig when you want to fight it. You won't hide it now. Let it show.
It's Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers live here on the morning show.
We are so live right now.
We are very live. Steal the World, the name of the album, in our studios here at KEXP. Great to have you back, Danny. And
Thank you.
We'll have you introduce the band soon. There are a lot of people, though. I hate to put you on the spot. Maybe we'll have them introduce themselves.
Yeah, there are a lot of people. I might not remember who everybody is. We have a revolving cast of characters.
I don't like to throw down supergroup often, but I am sitting in a supergroup right now.
It kind of depends on what accent you say with. You say, this is a super group.
It's pretty great. Love the new record, man.
Yeah.
And
Thank
congrats
you.
on it. Yeah. And I think you got the title track next.
We do.
All right.
We do. This
It's
is
all
one of my
yours.
favorite tracks called Steal the World. And it was a vague title, but it's about being in love and want to give it all up for it.
People buy a lot of shiny things. It gets them confused with happiness. They spend a lot of money just to keep up with all their appearances. But there's no time for looking back, 'cause we're all so busy chasing unicorns. The only thing that's real is who you love, what you are enough to steal. Ooh, is that enough for anyone? Ooh, is that enough for you? I'd steal the world for you. If you told me to, yeah, yeah. Was I hiding at the party, standing out alone in the yard? The conversations about celebrities and starches, you know I just don't give a goddamn. Take me out and leave me by the side of the road, 'cause I can't find my own way home. The only thing that's real is who you love, what you want enough to steal. Ooh, is that enough for anyone? Ooh, is that enough for you? I'd steal the world for you. If you told me to. Don't say that I'm wrong. I hope you're not right about me. Is that enough for anyone? Ooh, is that enough for your sister? Ooh, is that enough for you? I'd steal the world. Yeah, I'd steal the world for you. If you tell me to, yeah, yeah. Please tell me to, yeah,
Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers live here on the morning show. Title track to the Steal the World album, the latest from Danny, third album, and maybe my favorite.
Hey,
I like
hey,
them all.
hey. I like to think that things get better.
Yeah, do you
You
feel
know,
that?
you just don't start off on a high point and you go down and then you get older and older and older and things go into the grave.
Do you feel, which do you feel is happening?
The first one.
Oh, good. Good. Because this interview would go a different direction.
Right, it could. It could.
Yeah, everything's going downhill, man.
No.
No, that's good. It's good. There's some optimism in this album, I feel.
You know, it's funny. It's been a struggle with me in rock and roll for a long time. It was like you start a band, you have, and usually the albums that I've worked on, the first record has usually been, reasonably successful. And in retrospect, I think it's because there's a large amount of joy that goes into that first album. You're like, it's all new, new people, you have these new songs. And with this record, I kind of made a conscious decision. I was like, I want to tap into that. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that's going to last. And that's the only thing I do really well.
I love that.
Well, my wife's probably listening, so there's a couple other things.
Sure,
but,
sure. But you've captured something that I think all bands or want to capture, right? That magic of the first record, or that energy you have going into it.
And I just think it's joy. I think that's what you can do.
I remember I read something that Sean Smith had said, and he said something about writing positive songs because he's so happy when he makes music, and he's in his good place.
Right.
And so he can't imagine writing songs that weren't, looking forward and feeling kind of joyful for the world in which you live.
Right.
If you could capture that at all times and live a little bit like Sean.
Yeah, and I think, I think too, as you get older, you also want to be in harmony with the things around you,
mm-hmm.
and so that's really a balancing act too. Live in harmony with your music, be positive, move forward, and also be in harmony with the people that you care about around you.
Well, that includes your band.
Does it?
It
really?
Does. You want
this band? We're in harmony?
Literally in harmony. And we're going to meet the band in a sec, but how about another song first?
Yeah. What are we doing, Jeff Fielder?
I think we'll do Burning Brightly.
All right, I got to take off my guitar for this.
See, this is why we break, Danny.
Yeah, that's why you break.
See, we had worked this out before Danny got here.
I can't talk and break at the same time.
Yeah, that's okay. Multitasking.
I'm not a professional.
Don't you scream, we're all fading brightly. Don't forget me. I don't wanna live forever. So take my hand, and where we stand quiet, we're all in. The world's on fire, but I keep running. Yeah, you can be what you want to be, and I hope you find it. You can fade when you want to be free. I don't mind it, 'cause we're burning brightly. I keep on running on. Oh, I'm burning brightly. But expectations, when you felt alone, and you just laughed, and the sound of silver bells comes ringing. It's not enough to do to others whom we love, just to sit and stand. The world's on fire, but I keep running. Yeah, you can be what you want to be. I hope you find it. You can fade when you want to be free. I don't mind it, 'cause we're burning brightly. I keep on running on. Oh, I'm burning brightly. Well, tiger burning bright in the forest of the night. What a mortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? What distant deeps or skies can rectify thine eyes? Well, I trust you, and almost always have. Don't let's waste time. 'Cause all the world's on fire, but I keep running. Yeah, you can be what you want to be.
It's KEXP and Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers live here on the morning show. Burning Brightly, the name of that song. And Danny, it's pretty easy to introduce yourself. I've said your name like 30 times, but there's a new wrinkle.
Okay.
I want each person to introduce themselves.
All right.
And you have to tell me the best live show you've ever seen. Okay, you're first. Go.
No, I want to go last.
No, you're first. Your name is on the front, and the others get to think about it, and you do not.
Well, I have a slight memory problem.
Okay.
So it's going to be a recent show.
Okay.
I think it was the last time X played the Crocodile Cafe.
That's a good answer.
I think it was just amazing. And the reason it was amazing is because it was one of the first times I've seen him and not been like sucked into the front line.
Yeah.
You know, there's Billy Bragg. He's killing it. He's smiling. How's he do that and smile at the same time? There's John Doe. He's sexy and I'm hetero and it's great. But this time it was all DJ Bone Break.
Yeah?
And like he got on the vibes and I was like, holy crap. How can someone be that musical?
That's a good answer.
I'm Danny Newcomb.
Danny Newcomb. All right. We're going this way.
Okay, I'm Jeff Fielder.
Good to see you, Jeff.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
All right, applause. Okay, that's a tough one, man. There's a lot of gigs, there's a lot of shows. But I saw Tom Waits in the front row when he played at the Paramount, and it was his only show in the States. And I think this is the last time he toured.
Yeah.
So that was here like 2008, something like that.
Oh.
But it was amazing. So yeah, Mark Ribot on guitar. So I'll say that.
That's a good answer.
Well, he took mine.
You were there?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Tom Waits was amazingly moving, and I knew it was going to be good, but I was completely moved. I also saw Stevie Ray Vaughan without knowing who he was when he was a three-piece. He was opening up for the Moody Blues, and that just blew my mind.
I bet.
And so,
You
Nice
didn't-
in white satin.
yeah.
Yeah. You didn't introduce yourself, though.
Robert Lee Mitchell.
So you get lost in it.
Robert Lee. Hey, I'm Tim DiGiulio. I don't know, man. Prince, 88, Love Sexy Tour.
Oh,
Probably.
that's a good answer.
Or Ian Hunter, Mick Ronson, about the same time frame.
Well, tomorrow's our 6 Degrees of Prince Day.
Yeah.
So it's a good answer.
There you go.
Rick?
I'm Rick Friel. I play lead bass. And the answer is easy. It's the first show I ever saw, Kiss and Cheap Trick.
I am not shocked by that
I
answer.
know you're not.
Anytime I play Kiss or Cheap Trick, I could expect Rick Friel. I just wait on Twitter. I'm like, come on, man. Don't.
August 12th, 1977, the old Seattle Center Coliseum. My dad took me. It changed my life.
Yeah?
And then I met Danny and Mike McCready
And that
the
really
next
changed
month
your
on the
life.
school bus.
Really?
And here we are ever since.
Cool. Mike, I'm interested to hear your
It's
answer.
impossible. I'm Michael Musburger. Too many shows. I can't possibly name one. I'll just name the most recent one. I went to Chicago last week to see Mott the Hoople, and it was unbelievably
nice.
cool and a great show.
That's a good answer. And did you ever think you'd see them live?
Heck no.
Those are my favorites, where you don't think.
Yeah, that's
Like-
why I spent the money and went to Chicago.
Well, like when we went and saw David Byrne, I'm never going to see the Talking Heads live.
Yeah.
But when he started playing those Talking Heads, I'm like, okay, this is top 3. There's no question. I think those where you really don't think you're going to see an artist, and you get to like Tom Waits. I mean, you may not know that. You're probably not going to see him live again. I don't think he's heading out on a big tour.
That's getting dark,
Probably
John.
not.
It's
I'm
getting
not
dark.
saying he's
It's getting
passing,
dark.
okay? Because it's dark.
He's happy to stay
Here at KEXP because every other day it seems like.
What's up with the social media?
Anyway,
I don't want to go out there.
All right.
I don't do Instagram.
We're keeping it positive. Danny Newcomb, the Sugarmakers live here on the morning show. Danny, you ready for another one?
Yeah. So this is normally I just come in and tear it up, and it's kind of like surfing. I'm riding a wave and I'm staying awake, but I'm going to play an acoustic song now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. I don't have any sound though. Is it that red button? Oh, much better. Song's called "Broke My Fall."
You can say, don't hesitate. I know you worry, don't let it make you late. Always say just what you feel. She broke my falling. Well, I know that I was wrong. Disenchanted is how I sing my song. She pulled me close, she said, here. She broke my fall, but I didn't even see it. Took a little time, and the fault was push my mind back to her when she took all my time. Is there nothing ever really new? 'Cause she broke my phone, but I didn't even see it. Took a little time, and the phone was all mine. But she broke my phone then. Ain't no running secret. It's just another scene in my head, yeah, my head. Am I always winning? I'd rather see the walls come down. She broke my phone, but I didn't even see it. Took a little time, and the phone was on mine. She broke my phone then.
I think there should be some applause there. There we go. I feel, yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like everyone who didn't play there should probably applause. That's good work. Broke My Fall from Steal the World from Danny Newcomb, The Sugarmakers, and one more song coming up.
You know, usually we have our little Lake Wobegon session about Vashon Island. I don't know if we should leave that behind. I mean, Garrison Keillor is on the out, but we can still make it happen.
You know, I want to ask why there isn't more anger about a bridge not being built to Vashon Island. Like, you know, of all the things we could be upset about.
Well, apparently the Catholic Church tried to do that in the 50s.
Did they?
They bought all of Maury Island up.
Yeah.
And they had it all ready, and it was a huge investment. I mean, you know, the Catholic Church owns a lot of property.
They bought the...
Anyways, but there was a huge fire, and it burned everything down. And then they were like, oh, this isn't a good, this is, you know, it's got the monkey's paw.
Is this all true?
Yeah. Don't look at me like that.
I was making up the bridge, but no.
No, that's totally how you
That's
do it.
all right. Well, it's good to have you over here.
There's
on
some
this
weird
side.
stuff, too, I can say, but I'm not going to.
I get people ask me about Seattle. I'm like, well, what's West Seattle like? I go, well, West Seattle's where, you know, when you get older in the Seattle music scene, you move to West Seattle, and then when you retire, you go to Vashon Island. And you're no one's retired out there.
No,
I kid about that, but you are all very busy out there.
We are.
It's awesome.
I think, you know, for me, nature is a rejuvenating force.
Yep. Yeah.
So there you go.
It's beautiful out there.
And traffic, not so much. Traffic, not so much rejuvenating force.
Yeah, and Danny's invited me out there, and I've been promised that there's farmers markets and farm animals.
Well, there's
going
to be a Pocket Easy Street record store in the new pizza place. Apparently, is the word.
Is that true?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Oh, that's
Breaking
awesome.
news.
Yeah.
What is the best bar at Vashon Island, by the way?
You're gonna make me say this on the air.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
How about let's start with the worst bar and work our way up.
But is the worst bar the best bar?
It depends on the night, really. You know, it depends on where you started and where you're headed. Yeah.
I know some old Seattle bars where that was the case.
Yeah,
It's like
you
the old
do, yeah.
rendezvous.
Okay,
It's like
speaking
the worst
of
bar is the best bar.
Speaking of bars, yeah, you should. You should come over and check out some of the bars. Then you know what not to do.
I tried, but I didn't know where to go. I need help.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a while ago, but I'm going to head
All
over
right.
and ask
Well, I'll
your
draw you a
advice.
little road map. It'll be really simple. There'll be like four spots on it. Welcome to my town. My town.
All right. I'll take the boat over and see you all.
That would be fantastic.
We have the pride of Vashon here, Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers, with one more song.
All right, this next song is one of my personal favorites that I was kind of Yeah, it's done in a certain style, but for one of my favorite writers. It's called For Lou.
Tonight's the night, we'll do it right. Take your time, don't hurry. 'Cause I will follow you. Well, alright. I'm a laser, I'm so focused, head's a kite, but I won't worry. 'Cause it's only rock and roll. And there's no place I'd rather be an animal than by your side. 'Cause here he comes, leather jacket and a sweet, sweet smile. When you hear a song, oh, he's got everyone singing with him tonight. Oh, 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 tonight. Oh, oh, oh. The crazy cars jump the curb, you know where we're heading. Out into the electric night, electric light. Turn to me, breathless, your mouth is asking a question. But I'm thinking about Botticelli, Mike Musburger. There's no place I'd rather be an animal than by your side. 'Cause here he comes, leather jacket and a sweet, sweet smile. When you hear a song, oh, he's got everyone singing with him. Oh, but don't take anything for granted. Oh, but don't take anything for granted. 'Cause here he comes, leather jacket and a sweet, sweet smile. When you hear a song, oh, he's got everyone singing. Here he comes, leather jacket and a lady's handbag. When you hear a song, oh, he's got everyone singing with him. We all believe in Saturday night. We all live for rock and roll. We all believe in Saturday night. We all live for rock and roll. We all believe in Saturday night. We all live for rock and roll. We all live for rock and roll. Rock and roll can save my soul.
Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers live here on the morning show. Always good to see you, friends.
Thank you, John.
Thanks for coming up. A big thank you to our great video crew here, capturing everything as always. Kevin Suggs back there on the board, Owen Murphy back on the board opping, David and Jen, thank you so much as well. Everybody, it takes a village here at KEXP, and most importantly, it takes our donors to support this independent station that's been broadcasting for like 40 years now. So
KCMU.
it's KCMU, it's KEXP, and it's many years of this kind of stuff. So let's keep it up. You can always go to kexp.org to donate. I'm John Richards. This has been The Morning Show on KEXP Seattle.
Oh, jeez.
What a wild ride! Wild ride!
I didn't know any of those songs. How did I even...
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.